here at Hershey Park is little baby rides, and kids wandering, screaming, and fighting to go on little baby rides. Well, that is not Hershey Park. Maybe other amusement parks are that way, but Hershey Park is not. Hershey Park holds many events that can be enjoyed by any age, and everyone should go to Hershey Park to find that out. Now that I have given you more information about Hershey Park, let me turn to this PowerPoint as I continue to give you more information. Key facts about Hershey Park. This is what you should know about Hershey Park before you attend. There is many different rides present, such as there's roller coasters, water rides, and family rides. Some roller coasters present are the Comet, the Great Bear, the Wild Cat. Those rides are aimed towards the more adults. The water rides are basically for every age. If the child is young, you might want to have a parent with them. The water rides are the Wave Rider, the Tiny Timbers, and the Roller Soaker. Some family rides are the Ferris wheel, the monorail, the coal cracker, and there's also like horses and stuff where parents can enjoy with their kids. So that's meant for toddlers to any age. There's also a nice boardwalk, just as you can enjoy on the shore, the beach. Obviously, adults love the boardwalk style craziness, and it's a lot of fun with entertainment. And this is exactly what Hershey Park brings you. There's an intercoastal waterway, and it goes around the shore while riding in tubes. This is something that the whole family can do together. And there's also huge wave pool. It's 378,000 gallons, and everyone can splash around, ride the waves, and just relax all together. There's food, games, and shops at the boardwalk, so you can enjoy it. There's also special events always held. For instance, around Christmas time, they have special stuff like they have Christmas trees up, Santa Claus comes, stuff like that. There's concerts where different groups come to perform on the stage. There's different kinds of concerts. Some of them you might not want to take kids to, but there's other ones that are educational. There's Candy Lane. There's you walk through, it's tons of lights, rides for all ages, festive decorations, tons of Hershey products. There's a drive-through sweet lane, and that's where you stay in your car and you drive through about 2 miles of woody decorations and stuff. And there's tons of Hershey products there, as always, because it's Hershey Park. There's anime displays, there's characters. It's just a wooden trail that you could drive through and enjoy. There's strolling shows, and what that means is, for instance, you're waiting online to go on a ride, and you're bored. So there's shows that go around and kind of entertain you. So they roam around the park performing their things to entertain the guests. Examples of shows would be the Boardwalkers, as in the Boardwalkers would be on the boardwalk performing the shows. The Coca Rhythm Factory, they just have a bunch of chocolate, they're going around. The chocolate-covered band, sometimes they're even covered in chocolate, they're wearing special outfits. And also around the whole park, there's Hershey characters, such as Reese's, the Hershey, they're dressed in different outfits, wearing them, walking around. You could take pictures with them to remember the great memory of the day. There's famous musicals that you could go to, you could get tickets. You could enjoy that with your kids, there are a lot of famous ones. There's educational shows, your kids could learn with, for instance, there's some math shows, alphabet, and they incorporated it in a fun way, and they include chocolate too. It's actually, those are targeted towards the young, but all ages are welcome. Also, Hershey Park also accommodates guests with disabilities. It's equipped with services throughout the park for the disabled. For instance, if there are stairs, they'll have one of those hill things, so the disability people with the handicap can easily get through. So we don't discriminate towards any kind of stereotype, nothing. We have everything for everyone. There's also a map that you could get at the entrance of the park and basically everywhere else where there's a directory, where it kind of maps out where all the disabled entrances are and stuff. Now that you have some information on how Hershey Park is perfect for all ages, you can move on to Erson, who will tell you about the wonderful resort at the World of Hershey. Thank you.
Today I will be speaking to you about the resorts at Hershey Park. First, I want to start off with a video about the resorts at Hershey Park, and this video will be showing the Hotel Hershey. Okay, now that the video has shown you the beauty of Hershey, Pennsylvania, and the beautiful hotel that it has to offer, let me turn your attention to the resorts. Well, these resorts are very important for those of you who hate driving all the way to Pennsylvania, going to the amusement park, having a day of fun, but getting exhausted as well. After you get exhausted, you don't want to have to drive back all the way to New Jersey, do you? Well, you don't have to, because there's resorts to stay at. The first resort I want to talk to you about is Hershey Hotel. The Hershey Hotel was established in 1933, and this place is for those of you who want elegance and perfection. It is an ideal place for women, as there are 7 boutique shops to choose from. According to TripAdvisor.com, the Hotel Hershey is ranked number 1 out of the 23 hotels in Hershey, Pennsylvania. There is a full spa at the Hershey Hotel, and you can get as much treatment as you want, and perfect treat. Dining is also perfect at the hotel, as there are 4 top-class restaurants to choose from. There is a large circular dining room, which is amazing. For those of you who want entertainment, well, the Hotel Hershey is the place to go, as there are a bunch of entertainment. For those of you who like golf, there's 4 golf courses at the hotel. There's a basketball court, there's a volleyball court, there are pools, and there's a tennis court. So basically, you can play almost as many sports as you want. One of the most famous attractions at the Hotel Hershey that a lot of people go to because of is the year-round ice skating rink. Now I want to talk to you about another resort, the Hershey Lodge. According to HersheyLodge.com, the Hershey Lodge is a full-service resort with 655 rooms to choose from. It also received a certificate for upscale hotels, and the certificate states that the Hershey Lodge is an outstanding guest experience. The Hershey Lodge is 100,000 square feet wide, and it has many activities to choose from. And in the rankings, it also ranks very high, as TripAdvisor.com ranks the Hershey Lodge number 4 out of 23 resorts in Hershey. One of the most famous things about the resorts at Hershey Park is, of course, the chocolate spa. Why is it called the chocolate spa? Well, this is famous because chocolate is not only used as a treat to eat, it is used as an ingredient for treatment in the spa. Well, they rub all the chocolate on you, they massage you with the chocolate, and you get very relaxed after the chocolate. Now I want to talk to you about the Hershey High Meadow Campground. This is very different from the hotel and the lodge. The campground is for those who you love camping and those of you who love the great outdoors. This place offers the beauty of Mother Nature itself, and there are more than 300 open and shaded sites at the campground. This campground is an area on 55 acres of land, and you could choose whether to stay at a tent, a cabin, or even your own camping car. Just like the other resorts, even the campground has all the recreational activities that you want to play. You could even go camping while playing basketball, soccer, or all those, tennis, anything, even when you choose to camp. Well, to make reservations at one of these resorts, you could go on HersheyPark.com/lodging/index, and you could choose what day you want to go, what kind of room you want, and how much you want to pay. Now I want to talk to you guys about the prices, because this is a very important thing to choose when you're making a choice about which resort to stay at. According to TripAdvisor.com and HersheyPark.com, I got these prices. The average price to stay one night at the Hotel Hershey goes from $259 a night to $369 a night. Now for the price of the Hershey Lodge. The average price of the Hershey Lodge is $169 a night, and this is for one adult. If you want the family package to stay a night at the Hershey Lodge, the family package is $265 a night, which is a pretty good deal. And for the campground, during the winter season, which is the season that is approaching us now, if you want to go and stay at the campground, all you have to do is pay $118 for the deluxe log cabins. Thank you. Now that I'm done, I want to yield your attention to Camille, who's going to talk to you about Hershey Park.
Good morning. Today I'm going to talk to you about the World of Hershey versus Six Flags Great Adventure. How many of you like to go out with your friends and family? Well, if you do, then Hershey Park is for you. Hershey Park, where sweet dreams come true. This is a quote by Susan Collins. When our group sent you guys the World Hershey survey, you guys stated that you like to go more to Six Flags than Hershey, but most of you haven't even been to Hershey Park. So today I'm going to talk to you more about it. Now that I have your attention in Hershey Park, let me turn to this PowerPoint to tell you more about Hershey Park. The admissions in Hershey Park are $52.95, while in Six Flags are $60. And this admissions for Six Flags only includes the Six Flags Great Adventure Park, while the Hershey admissions includes the Hershey in the Dark Park, the Zoo of America, and the Hershey Gardens. The season passes in Hershey Park are $174, while in Six Flags are $110, but then again it only includes one park. Zoo of America and the Safari in Six Flags are very similar, but the only difference is that for the Six Flags one you have to pay $10 more, and it has 200. Both of them have 200 animals and acres where you could walk around or drive your park, which is in the case of Six Flags. Now that you have learned some information about Hershey, how many of you are going to try to visit it over Thanksgiving or Christmas break? Well, if you do, I'm gonna hand out some handouts with more information about the park. Now that you have experienced the World of Hershey, how about you take a trip down to Hershey, Pennsylvania to actually enjoy the luxuries they offer. The journey to the Hershey World has been informational yet a fun ride. We hope that you have enjoyed the passion we have presented towards Hershey Park, from their chocolate factory to their other foods, to their fun rides, and to the resorts and other entertainment they offer. As you know, Hershey Park provides a learning environment along with loads and lots of fun, and draws 3 million of visitors annually. Now, after learning everything, who is interested in visiting Hershey Park and having the time of their lives? I am. Thank you.